In this continuation, we will solve some more problems with respect to this ladder friction. Okay. We will take up this problem. Problem 13. A uniform ladder of weight 150 Newton of length 5 meter rests on a horizontal ground and leans on a rough vertical wall. Okay. Coefficient of friction between ladder and floor is 0.4 and between ladder and wall is 0.25. When a weight of 900 Newton is placed on the ladder at a distance 1.25 meter from the top of ladder, the ladder is at a point of sliding. Find the angle made by the ladder with horizontal. If no horizontal force applied or load applied to arrest the slipping or sliding the ladder. Okay, in this problem what is given, we will see. Okay, it is the weight of ladder is given, that is 150 newtons. Then length of ladder is given, that is 5 meters. Then coefficient of friction of ladder with horizontal surface is given, that is mu h. It is given by 0.4. Mu v is given, that is coefficient of friction between ladder and the vertical wall, that is 0.25. Then weight which is placed on a ladder is 900 newtons and it is placed at a distance 3.75 meter from the floor. Since ladder is 5 meters minus 1.25, that is from wall. From wall the weight is placed at a distance 1.25 meters. So from floor it is worked out to be 3.75 meters. Then they want theta is how much. P is not applied. Here horizontal force to arrest sliding of ladder is not applied, but ladder is standing by its own angle. And when I place the weight of this one 900 newtons, the ladder just slides down. It is not arrested by any external force P. Okay, yeah. You will see the free body diagram of the ladder. It is shown here. See, this is the ladder. It is resting on horizontal surface and a vertical wall. It is of 5 meter length. It is given here. Okay. They asked what is the theta, how it is inclined to the wall, how it is kept. That one we have to find. For that, P is not applied over here in this problem. As earlier we used to find P, but in this problem P is not applied. It is standing by its own weight. Okay, when I place this 900 Newton, the ladder just begin to slide down. That is, motion is towards the point A motion is towards left side and point B motion is towards down. Okay, this is the free body diagram. It had two contact points A and B. At A, normal reaction NH is generated upwards, and since motion is towards left side, FH will be acting towards right side, like this. FH is equal to mu H into NH, that is 0.4 NH. It is given in the problem. Mu H is 0.4 here. Similarly, the motion of ladder is downwards, hence friction will be generated upwards. That I will call it as Fv, and it is given by mu v into Nv. Mu is given, mu v in the problem, it is 0.25. And since this is also one contact surface, one reaction will be generated, that is Nv. Two contact points A and B, hence two reactions and two friction forces. Apart from these, weight of ladder is there, that is 150 newtons, and weight of load is placed at a distance 3.75 meter from the floor. From the wall it is 1.25 meters. If I work out from floor what is the distance, then it is worked out to be 3.75 meters. Okay, now I will found the horizontal, that is perpendicular distance from point A. I considered A as a reference point. Then what is the perpendicular distance D from point A to weight of ladder? That is given by D is equal to, this is weight of ladder always will be at the midpoint of the ladder. If ladder is 5 meters, it is, then midpoint will be 2.5 meters. Hence weight of ladder is at a distance 2.5 cos theta from the reference point, that is A. From reference point A, the weight 900 newtons is placed at a distance 3.75 cos theta. Here, this is, and friction is developed here. I will take this friction to this point, okay, at the bottom, and its perpendicular distance from point A will be 5 cos theta. Okay, next this NV is there. This is force acting on a wall, that is normal reaction acting on a wall. It is at a distance 5 sin theta from point A. I work out here theta opposite by hypotenuse, same relation used, opposite by hypotenuse. Same opposite I want, opposite is equal to hypotenuse into this sin theta. This is the what we are observing here. Okay, next I will write simplest form. Okay, how this figure will come into, I took these weights and I represented over this line. Okay, here this line, this horizontal line I represented all the weights, and this vertical line I will represent this. So see, this is very simplest form. You also write this simplest figure. This is horizontal, no? This is weight and its distance. This is also weight placed on a ladder and it is of at a distance 3.75 cos theta, and this friction I took it over here from line of action, same line of action and law of transmissibility, and it is of 5 cos theta distance, and this N is at a NV is at a distance 5 sin theta from the reference point A. This is the simplest figure. Now I will apply equilibrium equations. Okay, that is summation of all horizontal forces or x direction is equal to 0. We will see what are the forces in this simplest form. Horizontal forces is 1, this is the horizontal force, this is one horizontal force. Only 2 are there in this case. FH is positive and NV is negative, because NV is acting towards left, FH is acting towards right. FH minus NV is equal to 0. For FH I substitute mu into NH here in this equation, then it will become mu multiplied by NH minus NV is equal to 0. This is mu H is given 0.4. I substitute the value of mu H and that multiplied by NH minus NV is equal to 0. NV is worked out to be 0.4 NH. I will call this as equation 1. Now I will consider all the vertical forces is equal to 0 or summation of forces in y direction is equal to 0. What are the vertical forces is acting? One is NH upwards, hence it is positive. Another is weight of ladder, it is acting downwards, 150 Newton, this is minus. 900 will be minus because it is a weight placed on a ladder and I resolved into horizontal component. In this I represented in this line. Here it is acting, I transferred this load. Okay, this is also acting downwards, hence it is minus. Friction is acting here, I took to here by line of same line of action or by law of transmissibility, and it is also acting upwards, hence it is FV is positive. These are only 4 forces acting vertically or in y direction. FH, this NH positive, 150 minus negative, that is negative, 900 is negative, and FV is positive. Here you can see NH is positive, 150 negative, 900 negative, FV is positive. Now I will substitute FV, that is mu V into NV. Then the equation becomes like this: nh minus 150 minus 900 plus mu v I substituted 0.25 and nv I substituted here. This is nv I found in equation. For nv I substituted 0.4 nh is equal to 0. Here you can see, since nv is 0.4 nh. Now nh, this is worked out to be 1050 and 0.1 nh. This form reduces to 0.1 nh. Then 1.1 nh is equal to 1050. nh is worked out to be 954.6 newtons. Yeah. Next, substitute nh in equation 1 here. This is the equation 1. I will substitute this nh in over here to find nv. Here nv is equal to 0.4 nh, 0.4 954.6. nv is worked out to be 381.8 newtons. Now I will consider moment about A is equal to 0 here in this figure. Moment about here is 0. Now we will consider force into multiplied by perpendicular distance. Here from this point A, I am moving like this. We will see what are the forces. First force is 150. 150 is at a distance 2.5 cos theta. It is making clockwise movement, hence it is positive. 150 is the weight or force multiplied by perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance is 2.5 cos theta. Hence moment is 150 into 2.5 cos theta. This is clockwise, hence positive. 900 is at a distance 3.75 cos theta. So it is also making a clockwise moment here. So 900 is the force or weight multiplied by perpendicular distance is 3.75 cos theta. This is worked out to be 900 multiplied by 3.75 cos theta, and it is also making clockwise movement, hence it is positive. This FV is upwards and it is at a distance 5 cos theta. It is making anti-clockwise movement, hence it is minus FV 5 cos theta. And here one more is there, NV. NV is at a distance 5 sin theta and it is also making anti-clockwise movement like this. Anti-clockwise moment. Hence it is NV multiplied by 5 sin theta. Okay, here you can see this 150 multiplied by, this is positive, this is clockwise, 900 multiplied by perpendicular distance, that is 3.75 cos theta, it is also positive, and FV is negative, that is friction, anti-clockwise. This is NV is also anti-clockwise moment, hence it is negative. NV multiplied by 5 sin theta. 5 sin theta is perpendicular distance. Okay, now simplify this equation. This first term is simplified into 375 cos theta. Second, 900 multiplied by 3.75 cos theta is simplifies to 375 cos theta. Then for FV I substituted mu v into NV. For NV value I substituted here. And this equation reduces to this form, that is 3272.75 cos theta is equal to 1909 sin theta. I will take cos to this side and 19 to this side, then it will work out to be sin theta by cos theta is equal to this 3272.75 divided by 1909. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. Then this fraction is worked out to be 1.713 here. Then theta is tan inverse 1.713. Theta is worked out to be 59 degree 44 minute. This is the angle made by the ladder with horizontal before sliding when I place 900 Newton load. This is the theta made by the this one ladder with horizontal. This is the theta made by this ladder, that is 59 degrees. Now we will try to solve this problem 14. Okay, problem 14 we will try to solve now. A uniform ladder weighing 100 Newton and 5 meter long has lower end B resting on the ground and upper end A resting against the wall. Okay, the inclination of ladder with horizontal is 60 degree. Here angle is given. Earlier problem angle we are found. They asked to find us the angle. In this problem angle is given. If coefficient of friction is 0.25 for all the contact surfaces, determine how much distance up along the ladder a man weighing 600 Newton can ascend without causing it to slip. What here asked is how much distance a man can climb the ladder before ladder fall down. Before ladder fall down, how much distance a person can climb. How much a person weighing 600 Newton can climb, we will see. Here distance is asked. Okay, data. Weight of ladder is given, that is 100 Newtons. Length of ladder is given, that is 5 meters. Angle of ladder with the horizontal surface is given, 60 degrees. Coefficient of friction for all contact surface is given, that is 0.25. And weight of a man who is climbing the ladder is given, that is 600 Newtons. And length of a man, that is who climb the ladder, is asked. What is its what is the length covered by a man on the ladder is asked. You will hint, let the distance of man covered on ladder before it slips be x. I written here, this is the x. Let us assume a man is standing here in the ladder at a distance x from the reference point, that is A. Okay, through this we will try to solve this problem. This is the free body diagram. A ladder is inclined at an angle 60 degree with the horizontal. One end is resting on the floor, another end is resting on the wall. This is B, this is A. In this case, a man of 600 is standing on the ladder at a distance x before ladder fell down. Okay, the ladder is having 5 meter length. Okay, weight of ladder is 100 Newton and it is acting at the midpoint of the ladder, that is at 2.5 meters from reference point. This is the reference point. As usual, the ladder has two contact points, point B and point A. Hence, since it had two contact points, the reaction force will be also equal to two numbers, that is NH and NV. Similarly, there will be two contact points, so two friction force will be generated. That is, motion is towards left side at the point B, so friction will be acting towards right, like this. Fh is equal to mu into NH. Also, the ladder will move downwards at point A, so friction force will be generated opposite to the movement of the ladder, that is upwards. This is Fv, given by Fv is equal to mu into Nv. Simplified diagram, we will see this. I took all the forces to horizontal line here, okay, and vertical line, this Nv is acting. Okay, this 100 Newton, from here we will try to see what are the forces acting. First is at B, reaction N is there, NH, and friction is there since ladder is moving left side like this, so friction will be generated opposite to the movement of the ladder, that is Fh, towards the right direction. 100 is weight of the ladder, it is of a distance 2.5 cos 60. This is theta, cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. I want this perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance is 2.5 cos 60. And 600 Newton weighing man is over here. I resolved from this, I took from here to here. Then E is at a perpendicular distance x cos 60. This distance covered by a person is x. Then this distance is given by cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is equal to hypotenuse into cos theta. Hypotenuse is x. This we have to find. Another one is frictional force acting at a, I took to here from, since it is in same line of action, and from law of transmissibility I took here. Okay, and it is at a perpendicular distance 5 cos 60. And this NV is at a distance 5 sin 60 from the point B. Okay, now we will try to apply equilibrium equations, that is summation of all horizontal forces is equal to 0 or forces in x direction is equal to 0. What are the forces here? One is FH acting towards right side, hence it is positive. Another one is NV acting towards left side, hence it is negative. Only two forces. Here you can see plus FH minus NV is equal to 0. FH I substitute this mu into NA, mu into N. Then the equation becomes like this, mu into NH minus NV is equal to 0. Mu is given for all contact surface, it is 0.25. So I substituted its value, 0.25 NH is equal to NV. I call it as equation 1. Okay. Next what? I will take sigma Fy is equal to 0 or summation of all vertical forces is equal to 0. What are the vertical forces here? One is this NH, it is acting upwards. This is reaction at B generated due to its contact point is there. That's why. Next is 100 Newton, weight of ladder, it is acting downwards. And weight of a person 600 Newtons, it is also acting downwards. Then friction, I resolved this friction over point A and took that and represented over here, because it is acting in same line of action, and by law of transmissibility I took here friction to here, and it is at it is also a vertical force and it is acting upwards, since it is positive. Here you can see Fv positive, NH is positive, these two are negative, and Fv is positive. Then the equation Fv I substitute mu into Nv. Okay, mu is 0.25, here it is substituted, and Nv I substitute this value 0.25 NH, since Nv is equal to 0.25 NH is equal to 700. Then equation simplifies to this form, 1.0625 NH is equal to 700. NH is worked out to be 658.8 Newton. Then I substitute back NH in this equation to get NV. Then NV is worked out to be 164.7 Newtons here. Okay. Now I will take moment about B is equal to 0. I already told, consider the reference point always as horizontal point. Here the reference point is horizontal point, which is in contact with the horizontal surface. The ladder is in contact with horizontal surface. This point, always consider this point of contact with horizontal as a reference point. Now you take moment. Moment, if I take here, NH moment is also 0, FH moment is acting along now. There is no perpendicular distance. That's why these two becomes 0. One is this weight. Weight is at a distance 2.5 cos 60. So this 100 Newton, this is a weight of a ladder. It is at a distance, perpendicular distance 2.5 cos 60, and it is making a moment in clockwise direction. That's why it is clockwise, hence it is positive. 100 is the force multiplied by perpendicular distance, that is 2.5 cos 60. Similarly, a man weight is 600 and he is at a distance x cos 60 from the reference point. He is also making clockwise moment, generating clockwise moment, hence the moment becomes 600 into x cos 60, and one more is friction force is acting upwards, so it is at a distance 5 cos 60 from the reference point and it is making anti-clockwise moment, hence it is negative. And here NV is causing anti-clockwise moment and it is at a distance, perpendicular distance 5 sin 60. So the moment becomes NV 5 sin 60. That is anti-clockwise now, so negative. One is negative moment is there from NV. One more negative moment is there from FV, contributing from FV and two clockwise moments are there contributing from weight of ladder and also from a person. Here it is represented. Force multiplied by perpendicular distance, force multiplied by perpendicular distance. This is weight of ladder, weight of a person. This is friction anti-clockwise, so weight into multiplied by perpendicular distance, and this is the due to reaction at point A. This is the force multiplied by perpendicular distance. Now simplify this. It work out to be like this. 125 simplification of this term is 125. Simplification of this term is 300x. Here for FV I substituted mu into NV and work and becomes like this. Then this NV value I substituted 164.7. Then it becomes like this. Simplifies to this form. Now after simplification it becomes 300x is equal to 816.1 minus 125. Then x is work out to be 2.3 meters. So a man can climb a man of 600 newtons climb 2.3 meter on the ladder before it slips. Okay, this is the distance covered by a man, that is 2.3 meters on the ladder.